All right, welcome back to another episode of the Chronicles of Al Figures. So I got the curtain in, and I like how it came out. You can still do something up here if you wanted to, but that's all set. I threw some cracks in the windows, and the AC is also all set. And now this is kind of a combined one piece as I pull it out. And again, just because the height of, if I would have done one of these boxes, it would have to have gone lower, then I'd have to add something else, so I didn't want to do that. So was able to kind of hook this up real quick and strengthen that up with a piece of basswood in the middle. And so now this is nice and secure, and I got the AC going. And I mean, you can't see the AC when you're looking at it straight on, but when you look at an angle, you can see the air conditioner. So I'm definitely happy with how that came out, and I am about to start giving this a wash. All right, so now that most of the bottom portion of this done, it's time to work on the top. And what I did here is I put a little bit of real brown and a little bit of this airbrush paint, which is more of a permanent paint than the acrylic is. So I put like a drop of the black, a drop of the brown, mixed it all up. And what I want to do here is I want to give it a wash, but I don't want it to look as dirty as the first floor, as obviously it wouldn't have to be. People aren't touching this, people aren't around it, they're not. So I have to be careful to not make it too dark, but I do want to leave it dark in some areas. So for example, I'll leave it a little wet there, a little wet here, and then kind of work that way. But you can see how the washing kind of brings out the brick lines, and that's kind of the look that I want to go for. It doesn't have to be all over, just in certain spots where I want it to be a little bit darker, a little more pronounced. In other parts, it could just be a regular wash. And that's kind of the look that I need, that I'm looking for, as I start giving the top level kind of that worn look. But again, just to make it minimal and not make it too dirty as the bottom would be. So that's where I'm at now. I'm getting close to finishing this. It feels pretty good. All right, till next time. All right, so this was the last thing I needed to build in terms of building. Everything is built now. So again, I didn't want, if I would have put a grate, then this piece would have to have been that low, which would have left a gap, and I didn't know what to fill it in with. So I did the AC, and we're gonna go with a metal door. So this piece is the piece that I cut out from there, and then I thinned it out with the Proxon. And then what I did is I cut out a window, and then I put basswood and dowel rods as bars, or as a frame in the bars. And then I took some styrene paper and I leveled it up a little bit. So you have kind of the main piece, and then you have 4 additional pieces glued on, spray painted in a glossy black. Actually transported it in my backpack inside some foam, like the foam that's made out of a bunch of little balls or whatever, so it kind of left a mark, a little bit of that. But that's okay, because we're going to dirty this up. It's going to have graffiti on it. And then the last piece is I cut this piece of glass out that I put on the other side of that. So we're going to paint this in red. So I just want to show you guys what it looked like before I put the door together. We're going to paint this in red, and then we're going to put some silver hits on it, and a little bit of rust to make it look like it was silver underneath, and then it was painted red. So this is kind of the last piece in terms of the building of the dial. All that's left now is some more weathering, putting some more advertisement on the windows, and we are good to go. Yeah, man, I never bring out my dioramas this far away from my home. Although that's my building right there. I'm in the, not that corner, but just kind of to the left of it. But there's a car lot from across the street but the sun came out, and the sun's coming was there, so I wanted it to kind of be in the sun, and I got a couple shots with the sun. But yeah, man, it looks good. I like how it came out. Definitely came out solid. And if he in fact does want to make like a city block, this is a great start to that project. And it's a great kind of corner piece. The idea is a barbershop, a record store, maybe a barbershop that'll extend past it. But this is a great corner. If we do the record shop, I would leave a little space here between buildings, so this would almost be like this alleyway, and it would work out perfectly. I'm gonna see if I can get a shot of it since the sun is not out, because originally I wanted to get a shot of it on the payphone, but the sun was out and it's coming out again, and it won't look good because the sun will be right on the camera. But maybe I'll wait a few seconds, wait for the clouds to hide the sun, and then try that shot. But yeah, man, real happy how I came out with it. Just gotta get it shipped out today, and away we go. Alright, the clouds hid the sun long enough for me to just pose it on top of this payphone, which interestingly enough I have a tag on, so that's pretty cool to kind of have that. And the sun was kind of affecting it, but I wanted to get a shot of it out in the light, but on top of a payphone. I mean, you don't see payphones anymore. This is a rare occurrence. And I also get to show you guys a little bit from this angle, as everything was kind of from a higher angle. So here you can see it from kind of this view. And yeah, it's time to pack this up and get it going. So I grabbed this classic class Blokees Transformers Optimus Prime yesterday from Walmart for 10 bucks, $9.98. And the eyes light up, which is kind of cool. So this is what it looks like when you start to build it. And yo, just based on the arms, just the arms themselves, like look how dope this looks. You got kind of the gunmetal, the chrome and the red. And this is his head. And then I guess it has you pull this out here, and then you can light up his eyes, which is a pretty dope feature. So I'm in the process of building this guy. I think it's just, you know, just this for the, and it's not, it clicks into place. It's really good directions. And this is my second Blokees. The one I got a Constructicon, I forgot which one it was, but a smaller one. But I love these, man. And that Constructicon was only $5, so real cheap, and they look really, really good. And there's some articulation. I think it said something like 17 points of articulation or something like that. But yeah, pretty dope. I'll show you, excuse me, I will show y'all when I'm done building it. Alright, brother, and this is what it looks like built. Pretty dope. And then what happens is you shake it, and when you shake it, let me put it a little bit in the dark, eyes light up. And then they'll unlight by themselves after a few seconds, but that's how you activate the lights. Man, it's not bad, dude, for $10. Psst. It is Tuesday, May 27th, and on Saturday, which I think is May 31st, I am off to Mexico for 5 days, I think. No problem. Thank you. No problem. And it's a tradition of mine that every time I get on a plane, I grab a new pair of sneakers. So here we are. Let's see if I can find anything, because I'm also not going to get anything just to get something. Has to be something I like. And something comfortable. Let's see. Yeah, I love some Air Max 1s. Oh, these look pretty dope. Maybe saw those. All right, nothing so far. It has to be comfortable though, because there may be some walking. Let's see if I can find anything on the wall. All right, this is the back wall. And okay, so I am looking for some Air Maxes, to be honest with you. That's what I'm buying most of these days. And sometimes they be having some great deals back here, and I'm just not seeing anything, man. See, I like these, but not to walk around in for long periods of time. All right, my bronze. Maybe no luck here. I'll keep looking around. So I did end up getting a pair of Air Maxes DNs. I have never owned a pair in my life, but the reason I got them was, I mean, I tried them on in the store and it felt great, but I've been looking for a pair of sneakers for my walks. And the ones that I've been walking on are these Vomeros, which I don't really want to walk on. They're comfortable, but I'd rather I like these a lot, so I want to clean them up and box them away for a little bit. So I kind of been looking for just like an everyday, you know, every day or every time I walk with the Air unit, and I walked around the store and they felt great. And so that's what I grabbed, and that's what I'll be taking with me to Mexico. And they were super cheap, man. They were 40% off because they were on the back wall. And I think when they came out, they retailed for like $160. I ended up getting them for like 47 bucks, which is great. So yeah, and I also got this bag, this Jordan kind of a cinch bag for a capsule that I've been working on, a Nike capsule I've been working on. And I will explain in the next video. I'll show you guys the visual of what this is looking like and the reason I'm doing it. But I am on my way to work, and it looks like I'm gonna be like maybe 7-8 minutes late. It's all good, and I'm out.